What's up, guys? Adventures in Bitcoin here. It's April 9th, 2018. Just wanted to shoot a real quick video. As you know, I've been buying Ethereum at these prices. I think anything under $400 is an awesome deal, especially right now. We're hearing that there's some institutional investors that are going to be coming in. There was an article this morning. Here, I clicked on this on TradeView, and the article says institutional traders may drive next bullish momentum. Bitcoin surge likely. So this is very positive news. If we come down here, financial moguls including Rockefeller, George Soros, and the Rothschild family, some of the most hated people in the financial world, and others already have their sights on Bitcoin. The Soros fund management venture internally approved the trading of virtual coins in the past few months. Soros called cryptocurrencies a bubble back in 2018. In January, just before Bitcoin losing over 40% of its value. As the dip seems to be at an end, big players are moving in. These people are known to manipulate markets in their favor. And we also know that there's been some positive news as far as regulation, that a lot of governments are not regulating it as much, and they're not as afraid of it as much as they once were. And there are going to be some regulations coming, but they're going to be, let's call them practical regulations, not kind of over the top regulations, which is positive, and that'll give confidence to these big money, the smart money people, to come in and back up the truck and dump loads of money in cryptocurrency, which is what we want, those of us that are bag holders. So last night I was watching the price of Ethereum and Bitcoin, and the price just kept slowly creeping up and up and up and up. And you can see, like, all through this little channel here, you can see these little, these green candles, right? These big green candles. And that to me says that that's usually either one big player or one big group of people buying at the same time. And it's almost like they're trying to hide their buys, because you can see them scattered out. You can see a big green candle here, then a flattening, a big green candle, then a flattening, a big green candle and a flattening, and that continues. It broke some resistance here and then sold off. So when I woke up this morning and I saw that, I bought some more Ethereum. The same thing happened with Bitcoin. You can see the green candle, consolidation, green candle, consolidation, green candle, and that goes on and on until sometime in a few hours ago it sold off. So I looked at that as a nice buy point. So you don't know, you never know, when this money starts coming in, you may not see these levels anymore. You may not see $6,700 Bitcoin and $400 Ethereum. So something to think about. What else am I looking at? I'm being told by Greg Grant tells me that my videos are boring now because I talk about buying and holding Bitcoin, and I do trading videos. And he's right, it's not fun. It's not fun, but you gotta kind of put in the work. You gotta dig the well before you need the water, and that's what we're doing by accumulating cryptocurrency. But I did take the plunge on P3D. I looked more into it. I did that because to spice things up. I'm not going to promote it. I originally said I was looking into it, and I didn't want to say if I was in it or not, because the thing says it's a Ponzi scheme, and it kind of tongue-in-cheek calls itself a Ponzi scheme. But after looking at it, and a lot of these things, some of these things are blatantly Ponzi schemes, when you just give them their crypto and they promise 1,000% return. That's blatantly a Ponzi. But when you with some of these things, just blanketly calling things Ponzi is very naive without really understanding how they work. So, you know, it's a Ponzi scheme in the sense that people call Bitcoin a Ponzi scheme, meaning that if you get in early, before the FOMO starts and before the kind of quote-unquote dumb money comes in, it rises the price of the coin, and you make out because you had the foresight to get in early. It's technically not a Ponzi scheme, but people call it that because, you know, the early money makes the most money. But that goes with anything. So if you're ahead of the curve and the ones who take the most risk, when everyone's saying don't do it, it's not worth anything, those who take that risk are the ones that usually benefit the most, and rightfully so. So with P3D, I'm looking at this as a game, just as it was intended, looking at it as gambling and only investing a very small amount, just so I have something to look at every day. And I'm watching the dividends creep up. I only have 40 bucks in there. Not a big deal. I may add to it depending on how it does, but at least I can say I'm in the game. I'm playing. The other thing I'm looking at is Monkey Project. It's one of these coins that have a really huge proof of stake. If you don't know what proof of stake is, it's a way to earn passive income with cryptocurrency by buying a coin, holding it in the coin's, you know, sort of special wallet just for their coin, and they pay you dividends for that in their coin. So how much you make is really dependent on what the price of the coin is. And I've been watching this for a while. Right now it's 5.58, but as you can see, the coin hasn't been moving very much, and in fact it's been going up little by little as other cryptocurrencies have been pulling back. And the reason for that is they're going to be implementing a master node soon, and like very soon. And what that means is that basically you have the capability of earning more by having a master node. And having a master node is basically having a minimum amount of coins in the wallet. So in order to have a master node, you have to have 1,500 monk coin, you know, at like $6 each. That's a lot of money. But you have the potential of earning 60% a month, 40% proof of stake. And proof of stake is basically like mining. It's the newer version of mining, let's say mining 2.0, where it's a lot greener. It saves on electricity costs. You don't have to spend tons of money on equipment. It doesn't turn your house into a sauna. I'm not big on mining. I think mining is kind of a waste. I'd rather just buy the crypto than spend all that money on equipment that's just going to turn my house into a sauna and raise my electricity bills. So yeah, I really like proof of stake. I'm staking a bunch of coins, but Monkey Coin or Monkey Project really looks good. So look into it. I already bought some. I'm going to be buying some more. And I want at least $100 worth, and then do a video when the stake's coming in, so I can kind of give you an idea of what to expect as far as, you know, monetary returns. So that's it. Keep your eye on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll keep you posted. All right. Stay profitable, my friends. Peace.